Alright, let's go on ahead and try to make the world a better place before we fight whatever lies ahead. Hello everybody, my name is David, call me Zen, and welcome back to another episode of Tales of Arise. In the previous episode, we made it all the way to the end of Rena, so all that's left is fighting what I assumed is the final boss and finishing the base story. This time, however, we're not going to be doing that. In fact, we are probably not going to be fighting the final boss for a couple of episodes, to be honest with you. We are going to be focusing on trying to make the world a better place.
Well, let's see what... I never realized before just how hot this place is.
Alright, this is the first time being cool. I guess he's got his senses back.
You're only just noticing? Ah, yes, forgive me. The whole lack of sensory feedback situation.
That's the one. It's hard to believe I once worked in this soup, let alone helped spearhead a revolution.
That's so funny.
With a mask concealing your face. It must have been very grimy beneath that.
Oh, that's so gross.
We had our plates full enough dealing with constant abuse from our Renan overlords. It never occurred to me the air itself was oppressive in its own way. My head's spinning just with the effort it takes to walk.
I think that's called heat stroke. You might want to take a sip of water.
Oh my
You mean
god.
that water that's been festering under the sun for days? I wouldn't chance it without boiling it first.
It may have already been boiled.
I'll go to the dock and fetch us some clean water.
Water alone won't suffice. He'll need to ensure his sodium levels are replenished as well.
This is so funny.
In that case, let's see if we can rustle up some rock salt. Alphen, you go cool off in the shade for a while. Shion, stay and keep an eye on him.
And then there were two.
Bit of an overreaction, but it's still kind of them.
You're having a heat stroke,
Maybe it's not
dog.
the time, but this place brings back memories.
I know what you mean. We're back where it all started.
You don't ever regret meeting me sometimes, do you?
No.
Are you kidding? You started all of this. Bringing down the wall, retrieving my sense of self. I have no regrets.
Oh, this is so cute. Law.
Welcome back, Law.
That's great. Okay. It's like Doc has a quest for us. We haven't seen Doc since the first side quest of way back when. Oh. Hi, Alphen.
Hey.
Hey, Cole, what's up? You don't look too hot, kid. I'm really hungry. Even with the Renegon, there's still not enough food to go around. That's not good. Is there no way to bring some in from outside Calaglia?
Yes.
We have been. Thanks to your hard work, we managed to establish trade routes and have a little food coming in. But other places are not very well off either, so there's only so much we can broker between realms. Especially since this realm is nothing but rocks and sand for the most part.
Just great.
That's sad. I wish something more could be done. There's still hope. I heard there's a merchant from Ciclodia who's visiting Ganymede Castle.
How's this?
Would you mind talking to him for us? Sure. We'll see what he has to say. In the meantime, here, have the spread.
Yay!
Wow, thanks. Where'd you get it? Shion always comes prepared like that. It's honestly kind of on brand.
All right.
Anyway, let's make our way for Ganymede Castle. Global connection. So yeah, this episode is going to be predominantly a side quest focused one. We probably have a good amount of episodes to where we'll be quite busy. Wait, how do I get to the castle? Am I was gonna say, am I just... This is Balsef's castle. Got it. I, for some reason, had like this strong inclination that it was not Balsef's castle. So my other guess is that around the world, the enemies may have gotten more difficult. That is just a potential hypothesis. There's no basis on it. But yeah, we need to head up to the 3rd floor. Thankfully, there is an elevator there that can take us right over. Of course.
Hey.
Well, if it isn't our old foodie friend. This time you're in Calaglia, eh? Alphen, finally, I've been waiting for you to show up. Oh, so you'll talk to him, but not to me. Great.
Yes!
That's because I can tell your palate is no good. What's up, Gordano? Found another recipe. Quite the opposite at anything. I can't find anything here. There aren't any fine delicacies here in Calaglia. Now that you mention it, I can't think of anything like that either. I want to take something with me, but at this rate, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Sure.
If you can't find anything, why not fix it something yourself instead? What? There's still stuff to eat in these parts. Just whip up something good with what you can find yourself. That's kind of what cooking is all about, isn't it? I figured you of all people would know that.
I don't believe
Oh, you've got guts thinking lecturing me about food, young lady. But you're absolutely right. Not only am I a fine connoisseur of food, I am a chef par excellence. Watch and learn as I put all my years of culinary experience to good use to produce the finest dish this land has ever seen. I'm not sure if he made anything else by himself.
Okay!
Oh yeah? If you're so confident, I'd definitely like to take some home with me.
Great!
Let me help. This concerns Calaglia, so it feels personal to me. Gladly. In that case, could you gather some ingredients for me? Say, some wheat and eggs.
Good.
Actually, we've got what you need already.
Nice work.
Great, now I can get to work. With these ingredients and all my knowledge and insight, this is sure to turn out exquisitely. All done.
But this is...
What's this? Some kind of fried bread? Let's give it a taste.
Wow.
Whoa, this is good. You sure put those ingredients to good use. I'll give him credit here. But the inside still tastes a little doughy to you. But doesn't the inside still taste a little doughy to you? Yeah, plus there's nothing special about just plain old fried bread. Huh. Even with my skills, it looks like I still have more work to do. Fried bread that is still doughy. Wait, I've got it! Wonders why he's got cooked up. How about these?
This is...
Wait, did you just make onion rings? Are they supposed to be rings?
Yes!
Yep. I was inspired by this castle's architecture. I call them Glenamade donuts. Okay, I'll try one. Oh, now this is good. I can't get enough of this crispy texture.
Amazing!
Yeah, it tastes great. I'm in heaven. I had no idea you could make anything like this in Calaglia. I like it. It's got a unique look too. I can work with this.
Nice work.
Excellent. I'm glad to hear my hard work paid off. Hey, what do you think about selling these things? I'll bring a whole bunch back to Cyslodia. They'll be a hit. Maybe I should. You know, I finally realized something after fixing these donuts for you all. Cooking has the power to make people smile, and I want to spread that sensation far and wide. You've got yourself a deal. There's no finer delicacy than the joy in your heart that comes from a good cooked meal. That's what being a gourmand is really about. I know exactly what you mean. I'll teach you the recipe for these donuts. It's the least I can do to help you, to repay you for all your help. Thanks, Gordano. Let me ask you one more thing before you go. How did my donuts actually taste? How did they taste? Well, absolutely exquisite. With that, my culinary quest has finally come to an end. Got a new recipe. Alphen, you're back.
Hey.
Yeah, and I brought some food with me. Help yourselves. What is it? Some kind of treat?
Yes.
Well, don't mind if I do.
Oh.
Whoa, this is fantastic.
Yay!
Yeah, this is so yummy. Where'd you get these? A friend of ours has been making them over in Glenamade Castle using ingredients from around here.
What?
Really? You make food this tasty here in Calaglia? The merchant from Cyslodia liked them too. I think trade between our realms is going to pick up thanks to these.
Yeah!
Yeah, we can sell food this good anywhere. This is great. It's so cool to know we can make here stuff like this here.
Yes.
Guess I'll have to stop complaining so much now.
Yeah!
I'm gonna see what other awesome stuff I can make here in Calaglia too. That way I can pay you back for that bread you gave me before, miss. I can't see what you make. Can't wait. I'm forgetting words. I can't wait to see what you make. The Glutton's Code. So, did we finish the,
You avoided getting roasted in that ring.
hold on. Yep, our second cooking effect boost. making our food last a very long time.
Use is something to cap this off.
Sure. Got any ideas on what would be good?
Mabo curry. Fried bread stuffed with curry.
You'd probably buy out the whole stock.
Yeah, that seems part of the course. All right, next location on our line is Olzebek. Let's see what the people need help here. Like I said, we're just gonna be clearing out side quests throughout the world. Hey, seems like you folks are staying pretty busy. Oh,
Hey,
you could say that. You seem to be in high spirits yourself, Granar. I try. I like to think I'm good at staying positive if nothing else. After all, with everyone so scared right now, it's important for guys like us to stand tall and keep hope alive, you know? You said it. What's got you all down in the dumps? Me? I'm fine, I guess? Well, you don't sound like it to me. If Zephyr saw you like that, he'd been none too pleased. Granar, cut him some slack. Oh, what did I say? Oh. Yeah. Huh?
Yeah.
Anyway, I remembered that Nate said he has a favor to ask you guys. He does. What is it? You should talk to him yourselves. Tell him I sent you. See you later. Huh, he scurried off in a rush. That stuff with Zephyr, I mean your dad, it's still weighing on your mind, huh?
I guess.
I've known every Crimson Crow since I was in diapers, so I know better than anyone else just how much they revered him. It's not like anyone's pointing the finger at me, but it's hard to stop imagining that they don't hate me somehow. Do you want to wait here while we talk to Nate?
Thanks.
No, I'll come along. Not like waiting around is going to make me feel any better. So funny that I criticized this in the previous episode, only for this to finally, like, get brought up now. But I guess that's part of my point and part of the problem. Why is this relegated to the side quest, you know?
Huh?
Oh hey guys, what can I do you for?
well,
We were going to ask you the exact same thing. Bernard sent us to talk to you, said you had a favor to ask. Favor? What favor? Oh, I know. You know the Iglia wastes? There's a Zoogle there I want you to take care of. For now, we managed to contain it and block off the roads, but who knows when it'll break loose and start causing trouble again. Makes sense. I'm guessing he wants to go in and make sure that never happens. More or less, yeah. But I'm not asking you to do it, Alphen. I want Law to take care of it instead. Me? Really? You got a problem with that? No, it's not that, but...
Right.
Good. Then get to work as soon as possible. If you need to break the barrier to get it done, that's fine too. Anyway, that's all from me. Don't let me down, you hear?
I guess.
What is with these guys? First Granar starts acting weird and now Nath. It's me. This is because I got my dad killed. Law. No, it's fine. It's the least I can do after what I put these guys through. I'll be back. Nobody said we couldn't help you. We'll come too. Sounds like it's Zoogle time. Sounds like it's Zoogle time. Where they at? Alright, let's put the difficulty back up to normal, just so that way we can kind of still have some semblance of difficulty. Where was it at? I can't remember that entire... So this is the mine tunnels. We made it down to Olzebek, the ravine, then we hit Kid's Garrison. The Cave of Solitude just for fishing. Is it over here? You know, the one blocked path that was
We've
blocked
reached our
the entirety of the game?
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
So we still have some owls primarily here in Calaglia that we have to get. No, that's not it. Is it really? I was gonna say no. I was like, this was not the right spot at all. I'll meet you guys over by the rock rubble.
We should be
That
able to...
Nath mentioned?
Yes, sir.
Looks like it. Our Zoogle pal should be on the other side.
This barrier is weird. It looks old and half finished. Plus, he said it was okay to break.
I mean,
Yes, sir.
we won't need it anymore once the Zoogle's gone, right? So what does it matter?
Exactly. Law, punch it out. Let's face whatever Zoogle lies straight
Really think
ahead.
That barrier was enough for a Zoogle like that?
It was. That thing was sturdier than you give it credit for.
Really? So that's the Zoogle, huh? This should be a piece of cake.
Don't
Yes,
get
sir.
careless, Law. What do you want?
All right, so quickly looking at our item supply, let's from a very quick assessment, we should be fine. Hey, we have at least 10 life bottles and our elixirs and stuff, so... Oh, it's only level 53? What was I worried about? Alright, 256,000. And we gotta keep this party that we currently have going for us. So, off camera, ow. Thank you for the healing circle, Shion, because golly, this thing hurts.
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Oh, you know, maybe I should have had Law on the team for this fight. Now, you know, hindsight 2020. Okay, but the good news is that my computer's probably screaming from the fact that Ground Dasher probably just ruins my computer. Alright, Kisara, I'm gonna need you, girl, to participate. Okay. Looks like using my fire abilities seems to be the way to go. They do a lot of damage. But man, it doesn't even feel like we do like a lot of damage at all. Holy crap.
I let my guard down.
Alright, sweet, I got the healing circle down. You know what, Kisara, you can stay down. Let's put Law in the party. Make this at least slightly more appropriate. We're going to take the spell. So what's that move that he does when he does that? Oh, maybe the giant water ring that I just saw. Oh, Shion, oh my god. What happened to you, girl? Okay. We are about a quarter of the way down, and only Kisara was the one who died. Alright, get that resuscitation out, please. Alright, the core on the back dropped, so we actually have a good opportunity to do like a lot of damage here. But yeah, I think my only problem so far is that I'm definitely a strong opponent that Law should have had at least had a second arc. But hopefully we don't end up having too much trouble taking the Zoogle out. I mean, we already got it to about the halfway mark, so. Wait, so can I... What did I just do? No idea. Alright, he's gonna be an over limit now, that's not a big deal. Okay, walk out the way, get out of the way of the tidal wave. Oh, okay. Alright, I don't want his spell to go through, so I decided just to go for the Scarlet Inferno, which still a pretty good move. So the thing that kind of sucks is that we have to wait for his over limit to be... Oh. That's not good. Alright, resuscitation on me. Alright, come on. Obviously, we need Law back up, please. Oh my goodness. Why am I getting sleepy all of a sudden? Shion's kind of stuck over there. Let's give her a grape gel so that way she doesn't.
I hope this medicine works as promised.
Okay. We are kind of in a little bit of a little sticky pickle, so I'll actually use one of my elixirs here. All right. There we go. I feel like I finally have a grip back on this fight. I needed to like stop playing the game for a second to just get back to where I needed to be.
I sense incredible power. It's trying to take us out.
Okay. No, wait. Dodge out. Oh, crap. No, the tidal wipe spamming is getting a little unnecessary.
Perhaps now isn't the time?
Now you see what I can do.
Okay, sweet. All right, so from here, the Omega Elixir is not necessary, so I'll use a heavy treat. Then we can have the resurrection go off, and then I will burn a. Okay, so now that Alphen's back up, at least we're running low on CP.
Hold on to your heart. Bring you back from here I come.
Is this it?
That doing 2400 is kind of unnecessary. I'm glad that she got that off before I dropped, but okay. We don't have a grip anymore, mainly because he's just one-shotting them. Okay. Luckily, this is my favorite part of the Tales boss fights. Is the part where I become a healer by just throwing items over and over until he casts tidal wave so fast.
Rotating pile drive.
The flame inside me yearns to be let free.
Now it's my
Eternal devastation. Dazzle. Soaring light spear.
I thought that was almost stuck on his head for a second, and rest in peace that ground dasher. I saw that. Oh. Okay. Life bottle on Shion. That's not good. There we go. Treats.
Eternal devastation. Take it. Stay still.
That charge does a ridiculous amount of damage. Okay, pineapple gel.
Annihilation! Hear me! Flame of fury!
Try harder.
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Okay. Gonna use Burning Strike here. Just gonna get the guaranteed break on him, which should give us enough time to recalibrate.
Don't get carried away.
Megasonic thrust.
such unadulterated fury.
Here comes a big one.
Right. You can't steal it while it's in over limit.
Try harder. Not a chance. Eternal devastation.
All right, I'm trying to keep the tidal wave away from the other team members, but it doesn't help when they willingly dodge into it.
Looking good. Rending you apart. Eternal devastation.
I can carve through walls.
Here's a healing arc!
Soaring light spear.
I'm just getting started.
Be still.
In 4-5. I'm on a roll now.
I'll burn it all.
Sweet. I had
Flaming pillar.
This boss was a little bit harder than I was originally giving it credit for. Alright, 2, 3.
Scream bathed in blood, rending you a bloody howling.
Alright, rending you a blooding howling is line that goes hard. Ooh, that incineration wave was disgusting.
Such unadulterated fury.
Alright. Oh, that's not good. I can't walk over there. Come on. All right, bring wall back up. We should be okay enough. Please. Oh, a 9,000 crit? To be fair, I needed the 9,000 crit. That was not a cute boss fight.
Huh? What's a letter doing in a place like this?
Hell if I know. I highly doubt that Zoogle was trying to guard it. Still, somebody must have left it for some...
It's for Law, probably.
Law.
Huh? What's up?
It's for you, silly.
Something up?
It's from my old man. My dear son, I wonder how things will be between us by the time you read this.
In any case, I first want to congratulate you on all that you've accomplished.
Huh?
Making it this far requires a strong body, fine technique, an unwavering spirit, and most of all, friends that you can count on. If you have all of that, then I, as your father, have nothing to worry about. Those things together will always keep you on the right path. That brings me to what I really wish to discuss with you. As with all of us, there will someday come a time when you'll be a grown man who can and must think and act for himself. Whether you'll live in a world where blood will no longer be spilled between Danins and Renins, or when that day arrives, nobody can say. But even if peace still eludes us then, you'll have to decide how to live in this world. Listen to others with an open heart, but don't be swept away by their words. Always live on your terms. One more thing. If I ever see you again, I hope to say this to you in person, but neither of us knows what tomorrow may bring. Know this. Whatever you think of me, I've done. Your mother and I love you very, very much.
And there's nothing in this whole world that will ever change that. Your father, Zephyr.
What a beautifully spoken letter.
I can't believe he's only telling me all this after he's gone. What am I supposed to do with this?
Just keep living, right?
Zephyr once told me that living freely meant being your own master. I think he wanted to make sure you know how he felt one way or another. What you do with that knowledge is up to you.
But that still doesn't explain why his father left that letter for him here, of all places.
I think that this was what
Don't forget,
Nathan, everyone
we're
else
into
wanted
this
him to
place.
find.
We may well get some answers if we go back to the source of all this.
Astral flower. Bum ba dum bum 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 bum. I want to make sure that there was nothing else before we headed back over to that area. I'm so happy that we're finally able to tie up like a lot of these loose ends. From the looks of it, I take it you guys found the letter.
Hey,
Sorry, I was sitting in such an awkward position, I couldn't concentrate. We sure did. Did you guys put it there? Nope, Zephyr did. As soon as Law ran away. He left it there in case something ended up happening to him and we wouldn't get to see Law, and he wouldn't get to see Law again. The way him and Law were reunited, he never saw that one coming.
Hey,
Hey, chin up, kid. You still don't think we blame you for what happened to him, do you? Look, I won't lie to you. It really hurts losing a man like Zephyr. He was a father to all of us, you know? But when you're in the business of fighting the Brennans like we are, you're always prepared to lose friends and more along the way. Knowing Zephyr, I'm guessing he didn't write you a very long letter, am I right? You know, when your parents met, your mom was a resistance fighter too, did you know that?
I guess.
I figured it out. The reason she pulled out of the front lines was because she had you. She would stay behind and protect you while your dad would fight twice as hard for the two of you. That was the deal anyway. There was only one time your old man broke it, and that was when he went to find medicine to cure your mom's illness. Needless to say, he didn't get it to her before she died. That was the only time in all I know in all those years when he acted for selfish reasons.
No way.
I had no idea. He never told me about that. But it goes to show, he never forgot you or your mom the whole time. He still loved you both deeply.
Damn.
Yeah, and I just took that and threw it all away, I guess. So, what's your plan? Now that you know how your father really felt about you, I don't know. I'll have to think about it. But one thing's for sure, I'm going to grow up to be a man both my parents can be proud of.
all right.
Good answer. In that case, I've got something else to give you. That's the ring Zephyr was holding on to, isn't it? That's my mom's. It's yours, kids. You're ready. Don't waste this life your parents fought so hard to give you.
Thanks.
Yeah, I won't. Thank you too. Okay. So, important side thing, I think that just like my full opinion, right? I don't think that ring's coming off of Law. It's not. I'm gonna put that on him right now. It's never coming off. Yeah, it may be a tier 1 ring, but parental love increases defense, elemental defense, and resistance by 20%. That is not coming off of him for the rest of this game.
You okay, Law? You seem kind of quiet.
I'm fine. Just feels a little weird returning home now that my dad's not here, I guess. Oh man, sorry. I didn't mean to bum you out too.
And this would have been nice to see before I went on to this quest, but all well.
So I guess that means you'll be visiting your dad's grave while you're here. Right, Law?
His grave? What are you, nuts? There is no grave. The Rena would only destroy it the moment they found it.
back before Calaglia was liberated, dead slaves would be dumped in mass burial sites. Either that or thrown on top of a bonfire. We got used to cremating our own to deny them the pleasure. Then we'd sprinkle the ashes from high up as a way of returning them to the motherland.
Welcome
all
to
we
the
could
skit,
do.
Alphen, by the way.
That's the ceremony we had when my mom died, too.
But that was back then, right? Calaglia is liberated now. There's nothing to stop you from raising a true grave anymore.
Good
I suppose
point.
you've got a point. Once you've been doing something for generations, though, it sort of begins to take root.
This is
It's a
also
tradition
the
of
conversation
its
that
own
we could have
now.
had when Abdullahim and Rinbo were having that fight about the
Keep it simple,
death,
he'd
celebrating
say.
death.
Besides, I can't treat him differently than my mom. They might not end up meeting on the other side.
I hadn't thought of it like that. Wow, imagine. The two of them reunited, back home where they belong. They're probably watching over us right now, at one with Great Dana. There's something almost poetic about it.
That's why I can't afford to screw up. If I know my pops, something as paltry as death won't stop him from coming to box my ears. Still, better than being left alone, I guess. Better than never knowing. You hear that, Dad? I'll make you proud. You'll see.
And with that skit, I think that this is a perfect time to end off this episode. Next time on Let's Play Tales of Arise, we are going to be continuing throughout the world, and it looks like our next destination in mind is probably gonna be Pelegion. I think I'm also gonna try to do some owl hunting in the next episode as well, because I think the owl hunting plus two side quests, one of them's probably gonna be a fight. I think that's a good way to kind of continue the pace of things. So I'll go on ahead and see you guys in the next one, okay? You guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe as it helps me out.